Hello, hello. Good morning, good morning. What's up, what's up, what's up? Do you remember that? You've been around long enough? My wife doesn't believe in me. Right. Okay, so I'm live in Discord currently. I'm just gonna go over a couple of assets, reviews, a couple of spot coins that I own, Bitcoin to see how we want it to close tomorrow, then a meme coin which I'm buying. In fact, I'm lying. I've already bought it. Bought it this morning when I was having coffee, um, purely based upon the. Well, I mean, there's a little bit of fundamentals in there, but technicals is the most important to me, which is the chart. Now, there's a famous old Bitcoin quote from many years ago, which is when something drops 95% and doesn't die, you should consider buying it. And now this is the same exact argument. I've always found it to do well. That strategy, I used it on Pepecoin. It went up in May 2023, reversed 95%. Everybody thought it was dead. Went to a billion. Used it on Pelfort. Went up in February. Went up a little bit before that. Then went up with me in February, and it came back down about 90%. But it hasn't died. It's gone. It's like steadied off at 2 million. There's so many examples I can give you where I've used that. And Bitcoin obviously being the main one. Solana, that went all the way down from 240 to $8. When a coin drops 95% and doesn't die, then you step in. Okay. And that's purely based upon the community. The only reason it can survive 95% at 95% is because the community has to stay involved. And this is one of the ones that I think they're very active, but they're also, you'll know the profile photos. Now, let's have a look at Bitcoin. Um, Weekly. Let's go to the weekly and see how we're doing. We don't really need to see the monthly. It's not pay, by the way. It does look good, right? It's got to close like this, though. If it closes like this, oof, at monthly, I'll be very happy. I'll be incredibly happy. But it needs to close like that. Now, there's a lot that can happen. That's a nice weekly candle. To be to be honest, that is a triple stop run. Now, although I've said many times, I'd like to short this lower. I'm not. I'm never fixed on an idea. I don't care. It's not up to me. I listen to what the price tells me, right? So if that changes tomorrow, oh, man, I'm gonna long this fucking triple size more than anyone else to 100k. I have no problem in flipping my buyers. So the market decides the direction, not me. Now, how am I looking to get into this market? See, it doesn't look that bad. Doesn't look that bad. Now, what I wanted yesterday was a drop out the range. It didn't do it. It went flat yesterday. There was no. I mean, so it's the same again today. Now, it things could change a lot today. It could sweep the high and break down. Okay, this would be half size. Then below this level, the other half, or the full 1 hour under this level, short it. Okay. Otherwise, there's nothing there. We want to wait for the weekly close. Okay. CVD, how's that doing? Now, you know how I use this. There's lots of different ways to use it, but generally speaking, if you want to learn how to use it to take trades, you're going to have to join my Discord, which is at soap.capital. My little cat's laying on my desk, excuse me. Soap.capital. Um, I just reduced the price for the remainder of the year. So if you want to join, come and join. Excellent people in the community. Been around for about 3 or 4 years, but the group generally has been around for 8 years. But the longest member currently is about 3 or 4 years. Now, is there any edge here for us? Not really. See, there was there, but didn't play out. Okay, it was an edge, slight edge. Okay, but currently it's exactly how it should be. So we want to see, we want to see the Sunday close, the Monday open. not just the Monday. We want to see the Sunday close as well, because of the first hour. You need where is the fucking bar? Where? Oh, there it is. Okay, so there's normally one at the bottom here. Where is it? Well, I don't know where it's gone. Used to be one at the bottom. You want to see high form, and then take it out, okay? And you want to see that. So clear divergence. Then that would show us enough to be able to short it, because buys came in but didn't push the price up, okay? So that would be bearish. And you expect that then to follow through. There's a lot of liquidity at these lows. You've got bearish, well, a good divergence here. Look, you see it equaled the low, but it didn't down here, and then it moved up. Right. Okay. So high block. I need to set my dashboard up properly, but for now I've just got the majors set up. Let's have a look. 62.19. So this is Bitcoin, 62 longs, 19 shorts, 73 longs, 29 shorts on Ethereum, 58.18 on Solana. So more longs than shorts. Naturally, you expect that market's going up. Is there any edge in these at the moment? Not really. They're just a little bit one-sided. But again, it's a weekend, so there's nothing there for us. Now, let's double back and go to ZIG. So our main XRP, nothing has changed. Okay, that one was taken on the daily. That still looks fucking fantastic. So, yeah, I'm good with that. ZIG. Now I bought ZIG. I bought it where around here. No, I bought it back inside the range actually. I bought it in this pink circle, and I bought it in this pink circle, and it obviously went right through my entry. But because it's spot, there's no stop loss, right? Now, I'm now break even on these buys, and I'm back in profit on these buys, which are underwater. Now, my targets are here and here, and I think they hit comfortably. Now, the recovery on this is fantastic. Now, if you're not in, you should get in. I use it as my bank card now. It's straight on Apple Pay. You just add ZIG to the or USDT to the ZIG card, and there's a lot of things coming. Like, well, they've got a lot of things coming. They've been around for 6, 7, 8 years. Now, I've posted on my Twitter before, maybe a month ago, a few weeks ago, that they are being listed. They're already on Bybit. They're being listed on the other big one, the biggest one. Okay. Um, Now it's up to you to determine which one you think that may be. It could be any of them. Okay, but there is a listing in Q4. Now I think you should be in when that happens, because this is the highest performing layer one by comfortably by some distance, and the strength is pretty incredible. So if you're going to get in, and I really think you should, it's going to be a lower. It's not like a meme coin, right? You're not going to get a fucking 100x out of it, but you are going to get a 5x, and you are going to get a 3x, and it's going to be comfortable, and it's not going to be stressful. Now here's what I would do if I were you. I would bid. Now I don't know if you're going to get this fill, right? I would bid this low here. So the candle that took all the lows out and then moved away. Bid there. So I'll add another circle. So you want to bid. Do you know, I'd bid the top of the range, to be honest, just to make sure you get in. Bid anywhere around there. Okay. So you're looking for this, then this. It's fantastic. I mean, he's even held the structure there. Like, it didn't break it. Double check on the candles on the line. It didn't break it. Didn't break structure. Okay. Break that. So break down, push, and that's then going up comfortably. And 20 cents ain't that far away. So it's a nice, easy spot position to sit in, buy, hold, sit, forget. Okay. Now, not PayPay. Now I told you to sell that one up here. Fucking good sell as well. That was, wasn't it? 158 million market cap. Still 70. I mean, I told you to buy at 25 million market cap. So it's still 3x up. Lots of liquidity, lots of volume. But I'm looking at, has it made the, it's not, Maga. Now, let me show you what I'm looking at. Oh, and two Neros there. Look, interesting. Peppy. I don't know any of these coins, man. Maga. Now, I watched it drop, and the chart is incredible. Now, it had a big move, and I've posted this previously, look. So, let's move this out of the way. Hide and hide. There's a way you can move this. Hide trending bar. Fuck, get rid of that. Don't need that. Hide. I thought I could hide. Oh, there. Yeah, there we go. Right. So let's clean this up. So look what it's done before. It moved up aggressively. Okay, it went. What did it do? It went up. Fucking hell. 60x. Okay. It came back down. Let's go from there to that one. 97%. Now, that for me, you've got to fucking buy this because it went. Look what it's done. It's reaccumulated. You can't. There's nothing that you want to see more. I'm going to show you Peppy Coin and Pelfort. They done exactly this. Okay, not even a little bit. They done exactly this, and they've got this profile photo thing, right, which everybody puts up, and it's Trump. And leading into the next 3 months, this is so important. So I think this is a banger. I really think this is going to rip. Now, I'm showing you it here now because the moment I post the next chart on Twitter, I think it's going to leave the range. It would leave the range without me anyway. Look, it's leaving already before I've even told you about it. But this is your chance to buy in. So there's where it tried to break out, failed. Okay, so this is the range high. That's perfect. Range, tried to break out, failed. Range low. Probably where would that be? In there somewhere. Yeah, something like that. Okay. Now, what am I on? This is daily. It's going without us. That doesn't matter. We're not important. It's going without us. But I know it's gonna take another leg up if I tweet about it. And I'm fucking allowed to tweet about it if I want to. For first, it's 15 million, so nobody can cry about that. Second, it's fucking that's accumulation, brothers. Now let me show you what Peppy Coin and Pelfort look like. So what target am I looking for? Well, you're gonna go. Well, personally, I'm gonna look for the rip up all the way to the high. Now the way I trade is the same for every market. So where would is it in there? The square? Yeah. Now I'm gonna look for that move into there. It's about a 4x. Might even know I'm gonna go there. Okay. Let's change this a moment. Let's get rid of this bollocks. There. And then change that. Where's the background? That like that. That one I do. Okay. So I'm gonna look for this move directly into there. So 60. Okay. Now it may go higher, but I believe it tags that because that's a gap. That's an inefficient move down. And whoever had the big bags ain't got them no more. And this shit has not kept dropping. It's actually accumulated. And it's been 2 weeks. I sat and watched it for 2 weeks. See, when it pushed up, Sorry, my cat just jumped on my desk. Excuse me. Right, let's have a look. Peppercorn. I want to show you these particular ones because they are exactly what happened previously and why I entered. And I remember when I entered Peppercorn, that was 2 million. And this is the chart I showed you, right? This is exactly what I'm going to see. But when I entered it, remember, that had died, right? This was May last year. And look at that. Let me just show you. Try and get this right. So that had gone all the way up and all the way back down, but it had gone sideways. Okay, here. The better one is Pelfort, but this is also pretty good. So it's gone sideways. It was accumulating whichever way you tried to, whichever way you looked at it, it was accumulating. It had found a bottom, clearly, right? It was in this range, and it went. Now, it did break that high. It did go fucking ballistic, and I did send it to about 300 million on my own, I think. No, it'd have been about 150 million, right? And it took the next leg. But the point is, down here it accumulated. And it accumulated for this long. Look at the period of time. Now, Pelfort did the same. I got Pelfort and us in Discord into Pelfort at 200k. You've got, and that's at 2 million now, but it's came back. It's died 95%, but it's not actually, it's ranged, right? But the previous one was even better. It was, I mean, look at that. That's ranged again. It's another one I'm going to buy. I'm going to buy this one. You might have seen the memes I posted last. They went viral on Facebook. This here, look at this. Forget what it's doing now. It's a bit choppy, but the market has been choppy. Yeah, look at this. That's what you're looking for. I might even be better on the 8 hour. There we go. It just reminds me of trading back in the day on Cryptopia, man. I fucking love it. There's no way I want to try. I traded crypto for a very long time, and I've never had so much fun as I have with meme coins. Now you lose a lot, but you've got to just go for the same pattern each time. And as long as you follow that rule, you're going to do fine. In fact, I would say Maga is way better than these two now looking at them again. Let me just... Maga is so much more... So much cleaner. I forgot how unclean these were. So that would be your range right in there, this bottom bit. But when it left, it was gone, had the pullback, and then it was gone again. Right? So I accumulated it in this range. So it has a pretty good accumulation. But look, it was what, 2 weeks as well. 2 weeks, then gone again. It was 200k or something insane. And when something comes back like that, you buy it. Now, is it the same again? I think so. I think so. It's messy. It's messy. But the most important thing is we're here to talk about Maga. Okay. Now I will buy this, but I want to see strength. So I think they're at the bottom of the range currently, right? That would be fair, wouldn't it? That would be fair. We're at the bottom of the range. Tried to break out, failed. Resistance, support. Now, so there was the failure pattern. So we're at the bottom of the range. Strength. Make sure this holds, because the reason why I don't want to buy it down here, and why I'm buying DMAGA first, you want to buy it when it's up here, okay? Because then you're anticipating and assuming breakout, okay? Now, I could tweet and send us up there, but I'm not going to do it. I like to let it go on its own. Just show me that buyers are here, then I'll enter. So I'm not just going to tweet about it and force it because it's an inorganic move. I want it to move organically. Okay? Hope this helps. Load the fuck up on Maga. This shit is going to pop. You have 2 to 3 hours before I tweet about it because it's too much of a good chart. Thank you. Bye bye.